So, can you please address what happens in the brain, in the body, that creates a non-speaking individual?
Yeah. So I think the first thing you want to think about is the fact that just because someone is non-speaking does not mean they're non-thinking. And I think the main key word, and I can't say this for everybody, but is apraxia. So apraxia in its most simple form is this disconnect between the brain and knowing what we want to say and how we want to respond and how we want to move our bodies to getting that to the motor portion of our brain. And so apraxia, with this, everybody I work with, I presume competence. I know they are in there. I know they're taking in everything. I know they understand things. I don't need to use two-word sentences. They are there and they're knowing how they want to respond. But once that signal is sent, sometimes that signal is disrupted. Sometimes that signal to our body is too slow, or maybe it gets jumbled in the brain. And so what that really affects big time is fine motor. Fine motor is the most impacted by apraxia, and fine motor is our eyes, our lips, and our fingers. So when it comes to speaking, we don't realize this because we're doing it without thinking, but our brain is coordinating so many things and so many muscles for me to even get one word out, that if you do have challenges with your fine motor and your fine motor not actually doing what you're telling it to do, then that is where you have the case where somebody is having a challenge of speaking when they may be fully in there and usually are, but they just aren't able to truly get the motor to their mouth. You'll also see folks with challenges with their eyes too. And so you'll hear a lot of times people speaking about autistics who, well, they don't make eye contact or this. And okay,
Right.
it may not be that they don't want to, but it may be truly just the control of their eyes. They don't have
Ah.
it or they haven't developed it. So that is why, non-speaking does not mean non-thinking. It means non-speaking usually means they've got a body that is not listening to what their brain is telling it to do.